In this fair land I'll stay no more. Here labor is in vain. I'll seek the mountains far away and leave the fertile plain where waves of grass in oceans roll into I stand ready on the shore to cross the inland sea. I am going to the west. You say you will not go with me. You turn your eyes away. You say you will not follow me. No.
Early in the morning, at the start of another day, I sip a cup of coffee, waiting for the night to fade. It's another long day of riding those colts I'm trying to train. I think about how long it's been since I started this old game. I've been riding wild horses since I could barely walk. I've been down a lot of long, long roads, and I just can't seem to stop. The older I get, the harder it is to get up at the break of dawn. 'Cause riding wild horses, it keeps me moving on. Now horses are funny things, though some folks think they're dumb. They're usually smart enough to get in and out of the sun, or find themselves some shelter from the rain and wind and snow, where most folks spend a lifetime trying to find which way to go. Even bad ones have potential, more than lots of folks I've met. And if you're really careful, you kinda watch your step, you'll make a friend and have a ride that only horse folks know. How good it feels to sit astride a horse you've trained to show. I've been riding wild horses since I could barely walk. I've been down a lot of long, long roads, and I just can't seem to stop. The older I get, the harder it is to get up at the break of dawn. And riding wild horses, it keeps me moving on. Now if this is all I ever do with this life I've chose to live, at least I know I've made some friends and I've still got a lot to give. Well, I'll keep riding wild horses as long as I can stand, to get up in the morning and watch the sunrise on this great land. I'll keep riding wild horses as long as I can walk. I'll head down another long, long road, I hope I never stop. The older I get, the harder I'll try to get up at the break of dawn. 'Cause riding wild horses, it keeps me moving on. Yes, riding these wild horses, it keeps me going on.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
man was pressed from this part of the West. It's not likely he'll ever return to the banks of Red River, where seldom, if ever, his flickering campfires still burn. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. How often at night, when the heavens are bright, I see the light of those flickering stars. Have I laid there amazed and asked, as I gazed, if their glory exceeds that of ours? Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
There's some that like that city grass that's curried, smooth and green. Theaters, strangling collars, wagons run by gasoline. For me it's horse and saddle, every day without a chain. The desert sun ablazing on 100 miles of range. Riding, riding, desert rippling in the sun. Mountains blue along the skyline. Who could envy anyone when we're riding? When my feet are in the stirrup and my horse is on the bust, and his hooves are flashing lightning from a cloud of golden dust, and the bawling of the cattle is a-coming down the wind, then a finer life than riding would be mighty hard to find. Riding, riding, splitting long cracks through the air, stirring up a baby cyclone, ripping up the prickly pear when we're riding. We don't need no art exhibits when the sunset does her best, painting everlasting glory on the mountains to the west. And your Opry sounds so foolish when the nightbird starts its tune, the desert silver mounted by the touches of the moon. Riding, riding, who could envy kings and czars when the coyotes down the valley, they start singing to the stars when we're riding. When my earthly trail is ended and my final bacon curd, and the last great roundup's finished at the home ranch of the world, we didn't need no harps nor halos, robes nor other dressed up things, just to ride these starry ranges on a pinto horse with wings. Riding, riding, nothing I like half so well as rounding up them sinners that have wandered out of hell when we're riding. Riding, riding, desert rippling in the sun, mountains blue along the skyline. Who could envy anyone when we're riding? ride the rainbow trail, heading west toward the sun, living a lifelong dream that has only just begun. A dream of days gone by when the cowboy rode the range, listen to the coyotes sing and smell the purple sage. Now the trail is sometimes rocky, winding down a canyon steep, or wind through the painted desert where the sand at the horse's feet. And the colors, they're all changing as my horse and I drift on by. The reds of the desert mountains on a ridge neath the clear blue sky. Flowers are in full bloom at the end of an early spring. Summer brings a knee-high grass and the rain to keep it green. Fall is when the rainbow colors show bright and bold. The oak turns orange, the maple red, and the aspen and emperor's gold. Winter is the time for the trail to sleep when it's covered with a blanket of snow. Pure white is the last color at the start of a new rainbow. And I ride the rainbow trail with the rising of the sun, sometimes only in my mind, but the new dream has just begun. Flowers are in full bloom at the end of an early spring. Summer brings a knee-high grass and the rain to keep it green. Fall is when the rainbow colors show bright and bold. The oak turns orange, the maple red, and the aspen and emperor's gold. I ride the rainbow trail with the rising of the sun, sometimes only in my mind, but the new dream has just begun.